Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Post Route Show. And now, here's your host, W. Earl Kitchings.
Good evening and welcome to the Post Route, the show where we dive into conversations with Black quarterbacks, past, present, young, and old. I'm your host, W. Earl Kitchings, and the show is proudly brought to you by Quarter Phi Back, the preeminent fraternity of Black quarterbacks and home of the prestigious BIP Memorial Trophy, the only national award that honors the top Black quarterback from an HBCU and the top Black quarterback from high schools across the nation. As always, on Monday nights, we're excited and thrilled to have you join us. If you enjoy our content and want to support what we're doing, we just ask you to do a few things. Number one, hit the like button. Make sure you tap that. Subscribe to our channel. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And most importantly, check in with us at our Instagram account on social media at quarter_phi_back. Join us every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more phenomenal conversations. And if you really need to find us, just go to quarterphiback.com and look at all the great things we're doing, especially with our information in our blog page and our store. So tonight, got a very special guest, a young rising quarterback. And man, let me tell you, I just love having the young rising quarterbacks join us on our show because they keep it lively. They tell it like it is. They're just going to give it to you from their heart because they don't know a whole lot. So they just know the answer as they feel it. So I'm glad that we've got this young man on tonight. But before I bring up his video clip to let you see who he is, I want you to just think about who would you compare him to as you are watching his highlight clip, okay? But before we do that, we have started an initiative to change the narrative because we want to make sure that as the preeminent fraternity of Black quarterbacks, we stay on our mission and we stay connected so that young men like this young fellow tonight, guys older than him, the ones who go on to have great careers, promising careers, wherever they may be, college pros, and after their time is over, they are still a part of our family of Quarter Phi Back and Black quarterbacks. So we are starting an initiative called I Am a Quarterback. Change the narrative. We want to make sure that those young men who have a desire to be a quarterback and only a quarterback know that they have support. They're going to get love. They're going to get motivated, inspired, whatever we have to do to keep them on point. Because the transitioning from a quarterback to some other position, I understand the positive to it, to become a football player at the pro level, but at what cost? If they're a quarterback, let's keep them at quarterbacks. I know we're going to get folks talking about athletes. Yeah, and athletes are quarterbacks. So we're going to keep pushing what our mission is of preserving the legacies of Black quarterbacks. But now we want you to know it's an initiative of I am a quarterback and changing the narrative. That is our visual. We're going to be working to turn that into posters, and we're going to also be looking at making it a t-shirt. So we're going to go all in with what we're doing because we want to make sure that you, as our supporters, as our followers, as our viewers, as our guests who are quarterbacks, who are supported by their families and friends, who are supported by their teammates and coaches, we want to make sure that they understand the relevance and the importance of making sure that they stay on point. We know we can't be 100%, but we're going to get as close to it as possible. So join us in our initiative, I Am a Quarterback. We're going to change the narrative. Now, our guest tonight hails from the metropolitan area of Atlanta, Georgia. And you know, we've said it before, but it just seems like everybody in Atlanta gets quarterfinal back. And we're so happy that we can bring you another rising star to our family and to the program tonight. So before I bring him in, I'm going to let you see the highlights of this rising star. And again, when you watch it, I want you to think about, who does he kind of remind you of at the age of 10? Let's roll that clip. What a highlight clip. Now, if you didn't see some Michael Vick in that highlight, you weren't paying attention. So please join me in welcoming our guest tonight from Norcross, Georgia, Adonis A1 Steele. Adonis, welcome to the Post Route, brother.
So, thank you for having me.
Oh, we're excited about having you, man. Oh my goodness. That footage is just, I mean, it's fire. It has got me so excited. Man, you got some moves.
Thank you.
I mean, and I'm looking at the clips. I'm like, they just always chasing. They're always running behind. Do you know how many guys are always running behind you when you're playing?
I don't know. Really. When I just run, I don't look behind me to see how many people are behind me. I just keep on running.
Well, then when you go back and look at the video clips, you can be like, oh my goodness, there was a lot of guys chasing me. So how long you been playing football, Adonis?
I've been playing football since I was 3 years old.
Since you were 3. And has quarterback always been the position you wanted to play, or did you play something else before you kind of moved to this quarterback spot?
So I kind of played I-9 sports, and I kind of played wide receiver before I started playing quarterback.
Did you like playing wide receiver?
Yeah, but I wanted to play quarterback.
Well, what made you want to play quarterback so bad?
I just wanted to throw the ball. Like, I don't like catching it a lot.
Okay. And you like throwing the football?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Now, you know, everybody knows the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess a lot of people in Norcross know you, don't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this past football season, what kind of season did you have? Was it good? Did you guys win some games? You win all your games? Tell us about your season.
So we went 8-2.
Okay, that's great. And how many touchdowns did you throw? Do you know?
I don't know, but I had 26 touchdowns this year.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, Adonis, you have got some skills that at your age, I'm sure some people would not be thinking that you are aware of. That one clip where they chase you out of the pocket, you kind of scramble to the left. You kept your head, as they say, you kept your head up looking downfield, and you found your receiver in the end zone. That was very, very impressive. I mean, that was great. I'm like, he's doing exactly what they're coaching guys to do. How do you have a quarterback trainer?
I train with my dad.
So your dad has helped you become this phenomenal guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Did your dad play football?
Yes, sir.
Did he play quarterback?
No, he played wide receiver.
Oh, he played wide receiver.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you get a chance to throw the ball to him.
Yeah, I threw the ball to him.
Okay. So let me ask you this. When you and him are training, how much time do you guys normally spend when you're training? How much time do you guys spend working out? Do you know?
Like an hour and a half on like
Okay.
agility and throwing.
Okay. Okay. And what have you learned about being a quarterback that continues to make you get better? What makes you want to get better? What things are you learning to make yourself better?
Working out. That's what I like to do most to get better as a quarterback.
Okay, so what about arm control, arm speed? What about those things?
Yeah. I work on my accuracy a lot.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what about are you doing any type of conditioning like weights, or do you just do a lot of push-ups, sit-ups, and things like
Yeah.
that?
I do push-ups. I do 50 push-ups every day.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
Now you know how many push-ups Mr. Kitchens can do right now, Adonis?
How many?
One. One. I'm not ashamed. I'm and then you know what? You have to help me up off the floor, man, because I probably can't get up. But I'm glad to know that you're doing your training and you're working out, and your dad is helping you. So when does your next football season start? Because I know you finished one. When does the next season start?
I think it starts in July.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, do you watch a lot of football when you're not playing football?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Before we
So,
get on the show, I was just watching football.
okay. Well, what were you watching? You watching a team, a game? What were you watching?
I was watching 7-on-7.
7-on-7? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you get a lot of practice doing 7-on-7?
Oh, yes, sir. I actually play 7-on-7.
Okay. All right. Now, how do your team feel about you being a quarterback? I mean, does everybody look up to you, respect you, know that you're gonna get the job done? Do they
Yes,
tell
sir.
you like, yeah, you do a good job?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
When
And
I
what
make
are some of go ahead, I'm sorry.
I said when I make a mistake, they tell me you got this and just don't give up.
Okay. Is that important?
Yes, sir.
Why is that important to you?
Because I know that I have teammates that believe in me.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So now let me ask you this question. Why or what? No, what are some of the important things about being a quarterback that are important to you? Not your skills with the ball, but other than that.
Um,
Would you say being a good leader is important?
yeah.
Okay.
A leader is a big one because when you do something bad, your teammates are gonna look up to you and they're gonna do something bad.
Okay. And when your teammates don't always make a good play, what do you go over there and tell them?
I tell them, make up for the next play. You got this.
Okay. Okay. Now, do they give you an opportunity? Do you know what an audible is?
No, sir.
Okay, so you know if you go out there and you can change the play, if you see something that you don't like, you can change the play.
Oh, yes, sir. I know that.
Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
So, do they kind of let you have, the ability to audible sometimes? If it looks like it's something that doesn't look right, they let you audible. You can change the play.
Yes, sir.
And I bet you change the play to where you run the football.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time.
I do it when we need to get the first downs.
Okay. Well, those are important, man. When you what kind of passes do you like to throw? Do you like to throw the post route, the out route? Which one do you like to throw? What else? I mean, what is your favorite passing route that you like to throw?
I like to throw a go ball.
A go ball. So
Yes.
Tell everybody to you what a go ball is. Explain it to some people might not know.
Just go deep and I'm gonna hit it.
Okay. Well, I know in one of those games on one of the in one of the clips, man, you hit a guy in stride for about 30 yards. I mean, you put it on the money. I'm looking up like that guy's throwing darts. Oh my goodness. So how do you feel when you throw touchdown passes, Adonis?
I feel excited. And then I just look out in the crowd and I start emoting.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So now I saw in the clip that they call you A1.
Yes, sir.
Where did that nickname come from?
It's just a thing that my family calls me because my name's Adonis and I wear number 1.
So that's A1.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So do the fans kind of cheer when you making the big plays or at the games? Do they start saying A1, A1, A?
No, we have cheerleaders and they scream Adonis.
Well, what does dad and mom scream when you're making all that good stuff happen?
They scream, "Let's go."
That is great. That is great. So now I understand this summer you're staying with a very, very, very special person. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, who are you staying with this summer?
I'm staying with my grandma.
You're staying with your grandma?
Yes.
And where are you staying with grandma at? Tell us where you are.
I'm in Fishersville, Virginia.
Fishersville, Virginia. And you told me that was I think she told me it's near Charlottesville. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, grandmas love their grandbabies.
Yes.
They love their grandbabies. And they love feeding them.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what are the favorite meals you love for your grandmother to cook for you?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
Yes, sir.
She can fix that for you every day, Adonis?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. And you wouldn't get tired of it?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's an easy thing to do for your grandmother. Now, is that the only thing you love that she cooks? Is it something else that you love that she cooks?
Steak bowl.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So now how long are you going to be with grandma?
I was staying here for a month because I have football practice.
Okay. Okay. So she's your training table, man. Anything you want to eat, you probably get it, don't you?
Yeah.
And you can go ahead and admit to it. You don't have to be shy. We already know. All of us have had a grandma, and we know that grandma, if you say you want this, she gonna fix it. If you want that, she gonna fix it. So do you mind if grandma comes in and kind of joins you while we talk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Miss Gail, come on in for a second. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Miss Gail?
I'm fine, thanks.
Well, great. We are so excited to have your grandson on our show. And when we got parents and now grandparents to be on the show, we just like to make it a family thing and involve the parents because we know it's important because that support is critical. So thank you so very much. Now, do you normally have him during the summers?
I do.
Okay. And He's already said chicken Alfredo. Do you have a special dessert you might fix him sometimes?
It's whatever he wants.
Whatever. See, Adonis. I knew she was gonna say that, man. Whatever you want. I love it. I love it. Now, Miss Gail, you told us early in the show that you got an athletic background. So share with our viewers and our listeners, you are a Hall of Famer for your high school. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's the name of the high school?
Buffalo Gap High School.
Buffalo Gap.
Mm-hmm.
And where is that located?
In Swope, Virginia.
In Swope, Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
And what city is Swope close to that we would know?
Stanton, Virginia.
Now see Miss Gail. Now you know I don't know nothing about Virginia.
Charlottesville.
You know. Oh, Lawrenceville. Okay. Now I do know Lawrenceville. I do know Hampton. I don't know Richmond. I do know Norfolk. I do know Williamsburg.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to think of the name of the city where Wendell Scott grew up, and I could not come up with it. But I do know some parts of Virginia, so that's great. So now, what sport did you play?
Basketball.
And were you the what position?
5.
You played the 5 spot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So okay. Well, you just don't get a ticket to be in anybody's Hall of Fame, so you must have been pretty good.
I would say.
Oh, you're so modest, Miss Gail. You're so modest. I love it. Well, thank you so very much for taking care of this young man. Have you been to any of his football games?
Yes, we go to his games. Yes.
Okay. And would you say you are the biggest fan?
I am his biggest fan.
Hey, Adonis, do you hear her cheering for you at the games?
Yes, sir. She has a shirt of me on her name. Of my name on her shirt, and like my head on her shirt.
Okay. Well, she's a big fan then.
Yes,
everybody knows who she's a fan of when she comes to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Now, what number do you wear, Adonis?
I wear number 1.
Now, is there any particular reason why you wear number 1?
Because of Jalen Hurts. He's my favorite quarterback.
That's your favorite quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Wow. Have you ever met Jalen Hurts?
No, but it's my dream too.
It's your dream too. Well, I'm glad you said that, because guess what, man? If we can make that happen, I don't know if it'll be in person or be on the phone, but if we can make that happen, we've done it a couple of times before. If we can make that happen, we're going to make that happen for you.
Thank you.
No, man, no, thank you, because, man, I can just imagine having him on the phone talking to you, man. We're going to probably peel you off the ceiling. You're going to be so sky high. So we're going to see if we can work on that and make that happen, because we've had a couple other guys. I had one guy ask him who his favorite quarterback was. He said Lamar Jackson. When I said, well, if he called you, what would you say? He's talking about, Mr. Kitchings, I'm just a phone call away. Tell him to call me. Tell him to call me. So we're going to work on that for you, man, and see if we can make that happen. All right.
Thank you.
Just give us some time to see if we can work on it and make it happen. But we're going to see if we can make some magic happen.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. Now, let me ask you this. Are you real good in school with your schoolwork? Are you good at that?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what kind. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I'm on AB honor roll.
AB honor roll. Okay. Well, that's what I love to hear, guys, being on that AB honor roll, because that's very important. Now, being that you're on an AB honor roll, what's your favorite subject? What subject you like the best?
Math.
Now, tell me the truth. Now, what subject do you like the best?
I love math.
You love math. Okay.
I love math.
Okay. Now, other than being a professional athlete, if you could be anything else in the world besides a professional athlete, what do you think you might want to be?
A chef.
A chef?
Yes, sir.
So you saying a chef. So is your grandmother teaching you how to cook too?
No, I just like to cook on my own.
And what do you cook, sir, if I may ask?
Noodles,
Okay.
mac and cheese,
Okay.
eggs,
Okay.
and toast.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Those things. Okay. Well, if you like to cook, man, hey, you're with one of the best cooks in the family. You need to get in the kitchen with her and let her teach you some things, man.
Yes, sir.
You right there with her. I'm sure she would love to be able to teach you a recipe or two, especially how to cook your favorite dish of what?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Imagine if you could cook your own chicken Alfredo. Oh my goodness. Woo. You about to make me hungry. Let me stop. Oh my goodness. So tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm getting ready to take my commercial break. So we're gonna be off the air for about 2 minutes. Miss our producer's gonna keep you, but I'm gonna do a little commercial break, and then we're gonna come back. And when we come back, hey, we're gonna bring that guy that's now and then in Norcross on the show when we come back. Your dad, we're gonna bring him in the show, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about football and what's going on with you guys, okay?
Okay.
All right, stay with us. Hey man, our guest tonight, A1, that's the nickname, Adonis Steele, 10 and under football out of Norcross, Georgia for the Norcross Blue Devils. Man, if you haven't seen him, you need to go check him out. If you want to see him, you got to check out the highlights because I guarantee he's got some Michael Vick moves. I don't know if you ever saw Michael Vick play, but man, that guy's got some move, and he's got a sweet arm on throwing the football. So we're going to get back to him after we do this commercial timeout. So first, let me tell you, Quarterfied Back has now become a partner with J. Markell Watch Company. The J. Markell Watch Company, based out of Albany, Georgia, is a Black-owned and operated company, and we are happy to partner with them because starting in 2026, one of their fine timepieces will be one of our accompanying awards to our BIP Memorial Trophy winners. We're looking at the watch that you see right there on the screen as being what we're going to present to our winners for 2026. So thank you, J. Markell Sneed and the J. Markell Watch Company, for proudly being a partner with us as we get ready for the 2026 football season. They are known for luxury automatic watches crafted for generations. If you're interested in getting one of these fine timepieces and supporting one of our newest sponsors, go to jmarkellwatch.com. Let them know you heard about them from the Post Route Show and Quarterfied Back. J. Markell Watch Company, let it become your new home for favorite timepieces. Then, if you have not gone to our website and checked out our webpage, I'm telling you now, you got to go to our website at quarterfiedback.com and click on the store so you can get number one, get a copy of my book, please. The Forgotten QBs, the little known history, statistics, and information about Black quarterbacks in American college football. It's filled with a lot of knowledge, information, statistics, and a whole lot more. You can learn a lot about some Black quarterbacks you never heard about or some of the ones you do know about, but get a copy of my book. $35 is the cost. Shipping is free. And guess what? I'll even autograph it for you when you order it. So go to our website at quarterfiedback.com, get a copy of my book. Then, if you want to show off to your friends and families and people who are at the football games, get a new hoodie, our Quarterfied Back hoodie with our logo on the front. And you can get those also by going to our store at our quarterfiedback.com website. Also, you can also get that same logo on a t-shirt. So t-shirts start at $25, hoodies start at $50, shipping is free. Support Quarterfied Back and our efforts to continue to preserve the legacies of Black quarterbacks. We would appreciate it. And don't forget our new initiative, I Am a Quarterback. That's what we're pushing now. That's our initiative. We want to change the narrative. So we're going to be working to make this a poster, and you will find more visuals like this. All you got to do is go to _5_back at our Instagram page. There you go. Now, we're going to let you hear from our resident mental health performance guru, Dr. William Kitchings, with another episode of Psyched Up.
Trying harder doesn't always mean performing better. Sometimes it makes it worse. My name is Dr. William Kitchings Jr., and this is Psyched Up. Last 2 sessions, we built a system. Habits that run automatically, accountability that protects them. Today is about what happens inside the rep itself. Where your attention goes during execution determines how well the skill performs. Not how hard you're trying, where you're looking. Research on attentional focus and motor learning shows something most athletes never get told. Directing attention externally towards the target, the receiver, the landing spot, produces measurably better performance than directing it internally towards mechanics. The research, known as the constrained action hypothesis, shows that internal focus activates conscious control and disrupts the automatic execution the body has already been trained to produce. The more a quarterback thinks about how he's throwing, the less efficiently the throw executes. And this isn't just true under pressure. It shows up in everyday reps too, which means the practice field is where attention direction gets trained, not just on game day. So here's the work this week. Pick one specific situation in your game, a route concept, a pressure look, a red zone scenario, and identify one external focal point for that situation. Not a mechanic, not a feeling, a target. For example, on a quick out route, instead of thinking about your release, your focal point is the receiver's outside shoulder. That's it. One target every rep. Write it down, then work on it deliberately until the attention goes there without reminding yourself. Because focus isn't concentration, it's direction. Where attention goes, execution follows. Train the direction, and the performance takes care of itself. I'm Dr. William Kitchings Jr., and this is Psyched Up, a space built for the moments behind the moments.
Well, the doc is in the house giving you more information. We're going to welcome back to our show tonight our guest, Mr. Adonis A1 Steele. And we're also going to welcome his dad and Mr. Mikhail Steele to join us for the second half of our show tonight. Adonis, welcome back to the show. And Mikhail, thank you for joining us. All right, now we got both of them in. Mikhail, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. What do you think about this young man that you're grooming to be a quarterback? What about him?
That's my guy. He's a stud. But, there's still a lot of work to do, but so far, so good. He's going to keep our best foot forward, keep pressing.
Well, I appreciate you doing that, and I definitely appreciate you being the guy that's working with him at this age and this stage of his life. What kind of got you caught up in wanting to work with him to help him get better being a quarterback?
Honestly, like I said, me having a football background myself, and him just being a natural born athlete. He played baseball, so he always had a strong arm, but he naturally just kind of gravitated to playing quarterback. So once we started getting into it, and a lot of the drills that we were doing, he didn't even realize we were doing drills, but it was just coming natural to him. So I would just add on a little bit more to it, And even with him playing tackle football, it was kind of like a process to it. I didn't just throw him into it. I let him do flag just so he can kind of learn how to throw the ball and learn where he needs to be throwing the ball at. And then we kind of transitioned into tackle. So by the time we got there, he wasn't really thinking about getting tackled and stuff like that. It was more so all right, y'all can't pull my flags, so y'all gonna have an even harder time trying to tackle me. So that's kind of what I was trying to go for. And so far so good. Like I said, he's blown me away with everything he's been doing. So we just gonna keep moving.
Well, I got to tell you, man, that highlight reel that you sent us watching this guy run, evade guys, elude guys, make them miss, make them break ankles. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm looking at the technique to what he's doing when he's running. And then on a couple of passes, his accuracy, his arm strength. So I just see him becoming a very astute quarterback. So there's a lot of work to do, man. But when you got a guy like this, man, it makes it a whole lot of fun. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's he's like a Swiss Army knife just playing quarterback. So I mean, when it comes to running, he can do it all. When it comes to throwing, he can do it all. And even at his age, a lot of the throws that he makes, it blows me away because somebody will be in like a cover two and he'll hit it right on a honey hole in between the safety and the corner. And it's like at 10 years old for you to be able to do that, it's kind of like, all right, your ceiling is further than we can even see it. So that's like my biggest thing with him is just kind of just focusing on the details of everything, not getting too high, not getting too low. Physically, he has the tools. It's just more so mentally trying to hone all of that stuff. I mean, if your mind is right, everything else is going to follow. And that goes with the body included. And that's just my philosophy on it.
Well, Mikhail, at this young age of maturing and development, man, distractions or keeping a mindset of being focused can, really weigh on a guy. But it doesn't seem like that's the case with Adonis. Adonis, what keeps you focused when you're playing in a game? How do you stay focused in those moments? What drives you to stay focused?
What I do to stay focused is I go sit by myself and think about the game.
Okay. All right. Now, do you and your dad have conversations on such things of mental preparation for your games?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what has been one or two things that he's talked to you about that you really, 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 focus in on?
He really likes to talk about like my accuracy and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And like my footwork.
Ah,
Yeah.
footwork.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Mikhail, I know we talked with Adonis a little earlier about his regimen of working out. Could you just share with our viewers what your regimen for working out with him consists of?
Well, I mean, if we typically we'll start off with just kind of like a ladder, just to kind of get the feet going, get warmed up, and then we'll just do some short toss,
Yeah.
just more so to just get a shoulder loose or whatever the case may be, and then we'll go into our short passes, then we'll do medium passes, and we'll do some long passes, and then we'll go back to footwork. His drops, we'll do one step drop, his one step drop from goal line. We'll do some 3-step drops, some 5-step drops, then we'll have him dropping back and then rolling right, dropping out, rolling left, and then we'll go down the route tree. You do you run two hitches. Well, and this is a good thing for me being a receiver. I get to run the
Absolutely.
routes and he gets to throw to me. So we go down the
Absolutely.
route tree. I'll run the hitches, I'll run the slants, I'll run the outs, I'll run the posts, I'll run the goes, I'll run the post corners. And yeah, he has to complete 2 on each side before we get going. And then after that, we'll do some bungee cord work just to kind of work on resistance with him dropping back. So I mean, and then we'll do it with the bungee cord, and he'll have to roll out. And yeah, and then I like to mix it up. I don't like to do the same thing every time. Because it becomes redundant working out. So I like to mix it up, throw some new things in there, just to kind of keep his mind fresh and just to keep it new. But I'm kind of sporadic with it, so he never knows what's gonna come, but it's definitely gonna be something.
Well, that's the way the game is, man. You got to, be ready for any and everything. So now I got to ask you a personal question because he's told me who his favorite quarterback is. Who is your favorite receiver?
Oh man, I'm old school. When it comes to receiver, I'm Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, my favorite of all time. That's the GOAT. When you talk about me, possession, speed, however you want it, Jerry Rice, give it to him.
Well, you're not going to ever go wrong with calling out that guy's name because he is the world-class receiver of all NFL receivers to have ever. And I've seen a lot of, hey, Mikhail, I've seen a lot. I've
Yes,
seen a
sir.
lot.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen anybody like Jerry Rice.
Smooth as they come.
Oh, talking about smooth. Now I know I've seen a lot of guys can run very great routes, but when you talk about a full package, I mean, we're talking about the full package. And there, some guys that not too far behind him, but not many. There are no guys ahead of him.
Not at
Okay,
all.
so okay. Um, Now, in your working with Adonis, how important has it been maybe for you guys to look at not just footage of his games, but footage of other players so that y'all can kind of talk about what the quarterback is doing, what the receiver is doing, what the secondary is doing?
Yeah, definitely, and that's why I like 7-on-7, which we just got done with. So, for instance, like with his shoulder fakes, if you watch a lot of his film from 7-on-7, he pumps fakes a lot. Just because I had him
Okay.
watching Peyton Manning, and a subtle little shoulder shake, it'll completely shift the secondary. And I think once I showed him that, and he did it in the game, he applied everything that I was showing him. He did it in the game, and he completed a touchdown. So ever since then, he kind of likes to use that, and it's just one of those things. We watch film on other people, like Michael Vick, when it comes to shiftiness and just running around, just being free. When it comes to throwing and just having a dog in you, we watch Tom Brady. So it's just little people. Lamar Jackson is just a playmaker. So it's just little things that I like to kind of show him. And just kind of like, you could pick this dude, pick this dude, pick this dude, and just kind of create Adonis.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, man, that to keep working with him and pouring everything you can into him so that he's fully equipped to be who you're grooming him to be. And it just kind of helps us in our initiative about being a quarterback, because um, I know you've seen guys who've been quarterbacks but get transitioned to different positions. And when you're grooming a quarterback, man, you really got to kind of pour that in. It's like, we're not changing positions. Oh no, son, we're not. No, you're a quarterback. You always been a quarterback. You always will be a quarterback. I don't care what nobody says. And if they tell you got to play another position, I guess we're not playing no more football then.
Absolutely. No, I stand firm on that. Of course you got people that want to pull you here and pull you there, but I
Yeah.
know what I know. So when it comes down to my son, I'm gonna raise him to the best of my ability and what I know. So I mean, of course you can have an opinion, whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, he's my child. I also have a daughter who's a heck of an athlete as well. So it's just kind of my process so far has been working. Me and my wife, we've been putting it together, putting the plan together, and so far so good. So we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stand firm and keep our faith in God, and everything is gonna work itself out.
Well, I have no doubt that it is, man. And you're doing a fine job. I just can't keep thinking about, man, watching that clip, man. That clip was just so impressive. I'm like, man. Uh, so, hey, Adonis, let me ask you this:
Yes, sir.
when you make guys miss like that and they're running behind you like that, do they be talking trash to you when when you make them miss?
Yeah, when they don't tackle me, they get mad.
Yeah.
They get mad, and then like when they tackle me, they be like, "Yeah, boy, sit down." And then the next drive, I score on them.
Well, that's part of the game, and they just got to get adjusted to it, man. But you have a lot of ability, young man. You have a lot of ability. So I know that with your mom and your dad and even your grandma, man, you're going to be all right. Now, being that he's in the Norcross area, so what, he's going to the 5th grade now, 6th grade?
Yep. 5th grade.
Going to the 5th grade. Okay, so after this year, he'll be going to middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
What middle school would he transition to for 6th grade? Is that like Norcross Middle, or are you guys in another area where he might go to a different middle school?
Right now that's still up in the air. Just kind of like where we'll be
Okay.
going. So right now he's just gonna finish out his grade school, 1st through 5th
Yeah.
grade, and then after this, once we get into middle school, we'll kind of deal with that. So we're gonna finish this year out, and then we'll cross that bridge once we get to it.
Okay. Now he said they went 8-2 last year. Did that include some type of championship game that you guys played in at the end of the year?
We didn't get to make it to the championship.
They made it to the semifinals.
Okay. Hey, it was several other teams that didn't get that far. So just know that, hey, we got close, and we still got a little bit more work to do.
That's it.
That's all that means.
That's it.
But
That's it. Just
there's
keep
some
pressing.
other teams wish they were in y'all spot. So, well, I think as you guys continue to work and build, man, that it's going to be great. I'm definitely looking forward to an opportunity. Because we've been to Atlanta a couple of times, man, to see some games. ironically, they've been over in Carrollton County, and
Okay.
because they play some, they got some football over there. But
Yes, they do.
I got one of my best friends lives in right outside of downtown Norcross. I mean, he is right off of Buford in downtown Norcross. So I'm looking forward to keeping up with you guys and being able to come to a future game, man, to watch you guys play, because there's nothing like being right there to watch what's going on, and I'm looking forward to that. Now let's talk a little bit about he says his favorite quarterback was Jalen Hurts, and I told him, I don't know if you heard, we're going to try to pull off some magic. We're going to try to pull off some magic and try to connect the two of them and see if we can make that happen, man. And
Oh man, that'd be too crazy. That'd be
that,
too crazy.
wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, that'd be
Can
crazy.
you imagine? It's like, yeah, this is a Jalen Hurts. I'm trying to reach Adonis Steele. Oh my goodness. So, tell me, how did you guys find out about quarterback back? And when you found out about it, what were your thoughts about what we're doing?
I found out about it on Instagram actually, and just kind of going through the page. I thought it was a dope platform that you guys are just shining the spotlight on black quarterbacks and just specifically just outlining black quarterbacks and just the heritage of it from high school to the college and just the poster stuff that you put up. I thought it was pretty cool. And my son being a young quarterback and being a black man, I thought that was something that he should be affiliated with some way, shape, or form or fashion.
Well, that's the way we feel about it. And like I said, we are always working to provide more and new information about guys from the past, because there are a lot of guys you don't know about, and their stories haven't always been told. But a guy like Adonis needs to know that, hey, man, it's been a lot of phenomenal quarterbacks. Some of them got a shot, some of them didn't. Do you spend any time going through some history about black quarterbacks with him?
Oh yeah, all the time. Even in his room, he has jerseys of Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton, just a lot of the black quarterbacks. A lot of the
Justin
stuff that
Fields.
we go to the what is it? The
The
College
college
Football Hall of
football.
Fame, and they literally just have a
Oh,
category set up for black quarterbacks in college. So no, he's definitely know about that, and
okay,
I talked to him
okay,
a lot about the Lamar Jacksons, the Michael Vicks, and just
okay.
those guys. Even me personally, I'll take it back to Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, just what I mean, dudes like that.
And you're saying a mouthful. Now, one of the guys that is a part of our fraternity, as we call it, he was my teammate in high school. He used to work at the College Football Hall of Fame. I think he was like the guy that might, when you come in, he would kind of greet you and things like that. His name is Terry LeCount.
Okay.
He was the second black quarterback to ever play at the University of Florida in 1974.
Wow.
He played about 6 or 7 years as a wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. But he was a phenomenal guy. So when we talk about, guys like that, now, Mikhail, I gotta tell this to you though. Have you guys been to the Mercedes Dome?
We have.
Have you ever seen the trophy case they got there?
Nah, me being an Eagles fan, I never really looked too much into their trophies.
Okay. Well, it's not a trophy case for the Falcons. It's a trophy case about sports in Atlanta.
Okay.
And in that trophy case, they feature several of the top high school athletes who have ever come out of Atlanta, right? So if and when you guys get a chance to visit it again, make a point to go by that trophy case, because there's a guy who played in Atlanta, Southwest Atlanta High School, first black quarterback at Georgia. He went to Georgia on a dual scholarship, playing football and basketball. Played more basketball than football. But in high school, he won 2 state championships in basketball, 1 state championship in football, and they have proclaimed him as the greatest high school athlete to ever come out of Atlanta.
Yeah, we gotta check him out when we go. Definitely.
And his name is Tony Flanagan. They got his Letterman's jacket in that trophy case. And he was a bad boy. He was awesome. So I'm sharing that with you. So when you guys get a chance to visit there. Now, being that the Black College National Championship game is played there, have you ever been to that game?
No, we haven't made it to that game yet. We haven't made it out
Okay.
there to that game yet.
Okay, well, I would encourage you to make an effort to take him to that game so he can get the HBCU experience.
Yeah, we'll try to check it out this year.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I guarantee you, if you do, because I normally cover that game for a black newspaper here in Florida, so I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, man, I would definitely like you guys to at least try to make that game because it's very, very important in the maturing and exposure to our young men. So
For
yeah.
sure.
So,
We'll check that out.
Very good. So now I'm going to open it up and ask you guys if you got any questions for me, because I know sometimes I can just do a lot of talking, but I like to find out, if people got questions for me so I can just kind of feel them and get a thought for what they're thinking about what we're doing, or have any questions about, what's been going on with us.
You got questions, Adonis?
Yeah, I have one question.
Okay.
Did you play quarterback?
No, I didn't play quarterback. I played defensive back in high school.
Oh.
But I played with, like I said, the guy I just mentioned, and my quarterback in high school, my teammate, his name is Don Gaffney. He was the first black quarterback at Florida back in 1972. And he could spin it like nobody's business. He wasn't a big guy, but he could throw that football, man. So I was a quarterback when you used to play Sandlot.
I was talking about bust him up. Yeah.
When we played touch football and stuff like that, but man, I couldn't do it like those guys could do it when we played in high school. So I played defensive back. So I would have probably been chasing you, Adonis. I've probably been chasing you, man, getting frustrated, pushing you after you score a touchdown or saying, I bet you can't do that again.
Now, I do got a question though. You
Yes, sir.
with your dad coaching Carmichael in high school, did you get to go around those games a lot, or what kind of information did you pull from your dad, or did you learn about him? Is that why you got a love for just kind of like covering sports and black quarterbacks in general?
That's an excellent question, Mikhail. I was around him a lot. My dad coached some football teams during the segregation era, and his high school football team in 1958 was the first black high school to win a state championship football game in the state of Florida back in '58. And the quarterback for his team is who we honor with our logo. So that guy you see in that picture is not a random guy we just came up with. He was actually the quarterback for my dad in 1958, and his name is Oliver Joyce.
Okay.
But my dad had a guy by the name of Bob Hayes on that football team, who was a great player for the Dallas Cowboys and a great Olympic champion. So I was around Bob Hayes. My dad coached Carmichael. He also coached a guy by the name of Kenny Burroughs, who played for the old Houston Oilers. He used to call him 00. He coached him in high school. So I've been around my dad's coaching until they, kind of moved him out. But that is probably one of the reasons why I am so engaged with football. But I've been around football almost all my life. So this is kind of a natural fit for me, man. But to do it about quarterbacks, if you had told me this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I would have told you, I don't think so. But the great man we serve up in the heavenly skies gave this to me to do, and that's what I do. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Look, not a bad story to stick to, not at all. So I think I speak on me and on behalf of my son, man. I'm truly grateful and appreciative for you guys having us on. Just the way you guys cover us and just other black quarterbacks and the platform that y'all create for us all is definitely appreciated on our end.
Well, we appreciate you, man. And please, as you get to see other black quarterbacks, because we were just in Atlanta two weekends ago at a camp. A young man by the name of Avery Edwards was doing a camp down in Stockbridge, because he's down in Stockbridge, Georgia. And we came up there because he has been on the show. He's a member of our fraternity. We just wanted to support him. So we try to make, what we can, but just the fact of knowing that as we continue to put our platform out there, the easiest thing for anyone to do, man, is just to talk us up and share with other parents and other, black people about what we're doing, because we feel that this is so important and critical to our history. So, yeah, I mean, we would love to have some other quarterbacks from that Norcross, Georgia area that you guys play against. You talk to the coach, you train some other guys, just let them know, man. All they got to do is let us know they want to be on the show. We'll get in touch with them and we'll make it happen. We will definitely make it happen.
We'll do. Again, like I said, I appreciate y'all including us in the village. And, we're going to pass the word forward. We're definitely going to keep the same energy on this side.
Well, that's important. So now this is what we do right about now, because there is nothing more important to me and nothing that excites me more other than that football clip I saw tonight than letting you know at this part of our show, we like to tell our guests that because you have been a guest on our show, you have now crossed over the, as they say in Greek fraternities, the burning sands. With you being on our show tonight, Adonis A1 Steele, you are now a member of the brotherhood known as Quarterfied Back, the preeminent fraternity of black quarterbacks. Welcome to our brotherhood.
Thank you so much.
Now, with that picture, that's what a brotherhood looks like. All those guys look the same. But here's the other part. We started doing this, and there's your lifetime membership certificate stating that you are now a lifetime member of who we are and what we do, man. And for the rest of your life, you got a brotherhood of other black quarterbacks who look just like you. And we're excited to have you come in, man. So we are very, very proud of this moment.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
That's far.
Yeah, so Mikhail, what we will be doing, we will be emailing that certificate out with his cover letter to indicate that he is a member of the fraternity of the Brotherhood of Quarterfied Backs. We also put together a little gift package. One thing that's in that gift package is his official lapel pin, so that when he's out at some occasions and he wears that, I guarantee you people are going to want to know, what is that you're wearing? That what's a Q5? What's a QB? Hey, man, what you tell them is Q5B. That's how we say it. Q5, Quarterfied Back. That's who we are.
That's it.
And that's how we talk about who we are, man. But we'll be getting that information out to you. Did you get to put your address in the chat room for Miss Kennedy so we can?
I did. I gave it to her. Definitely, I gave it to her.
Very good. Very
I
good.
did.
Well, that's what we're all about, man. We're simple. We're simple. We got a simple mission and a simple thing we're trying to do. We want to make as many brothers as possible come in. So, hey, we are just so excited to bring you guys in. Thank you for reaching out to us, and continue to keep working, man. Adonis, you keep working on your game, man.
Thank you.
You keep working on your game, man. You make sure that you listen to what your dad's saying, your trainer say, man, because you can only get better by being a coachable athlete. I know your dad has told you that. When you're coachable, people want you to be on their teams. When you're not, they shy away from you. So you stick to what you're doing.
Mr. Kitchens, I just want to give a shout out to my wife. She's amazing with my kids. Definitely my son. Keeps them in order, keep everybody lined up. His uncle, while he's up there in Virginia, Daquan Scott, he's basically a Hall of Famer at JMU. He got all the records up there. He played running
Okay.
back, but he was a beast. So yeah, that's who he'd be training with when he's in Virginia. I also want to give a shout out to Norcross Youth Athletic Association for always supporting them and I mean keeping them on their mind and just looking out for them. And the Norcross Bully Boys 10U this year is really up. So let's get it done.
Okay. Well, thanks so much, man. We got to get out of here. Love you guys. Take care. And
appreciate
keep
y'all.
going on. All right. Take care.
All right.
Well, that's going to do it for our show tonight. Until next Monday night, as we always say, go deep and go for the bomb. Take care.